and welcome back to a new video and welcome to Vietnam. Woo. We are here in Da Nang. This is our third time here.
Yeah, third time.
It is currently the 28th of January, which means it is the Vietnamese Lunar New Year, otherwise known as Tet. Now, if you're not sure what Tet is, as I just mentioned, Tet is the Vietnamese Lunar New Year, which seems to be the most important event in the Vietnamese calendar. It's a time where families come together to honour their ancestors and welcome in the new year with hope and good fortune. And this year, it's the Year of the Snake, which represents wisdom, intuition and transformation.
Now you might be thinking that this time of year is probably the best time to visit Vietnam, which you wouldn't be wrong. The beautiful decorations and celebrations are great to witness. However, most of the places actually close down during Tet. The restaurants, the spas, shops. So it actually means it's very, very quiet, which is quite a nice change. Now this is our second time here in Da Nang during Tet. So we thought we'd make this video to help you make the most of your time during this period. We're going to go through what you can do, where to go and how to navigate the closure. So let's get into it.
So let's kick things off with what you can do during Tet. So today is actually considered the New Year's Eve, I suppose, and then tomorrow is going to be New Year's Day. And the celebrations don't actually just start today and tomorrow. They've actually been going on for 2 weeks. At least that's our case this year, and I think it was the same last year as well.
And all of the places continue to close at least 5 to maybe even a week after this time period as well. So the whole celebration goes on for probably close to 3 weeks, which is insane.
There always seems to be some sort of celebrations popping up around the city, but they also seem to disappear really quickly as well. A friend of ours saw some sort of market going on. They weren't too sure what it actually was. They went to go back the next day and it had already gone. So you kind of have to be on top of what's going on around the city, and the best way to do that is through the WhatsApp and Facebook groups. We use expats in Da Nang and it's great. Someone will always post something in there, or you can post a question and someone will always know the answer.
But yes, we also picked up a calendar off of the Facebook group, which allowed us to identify all of the events that were happening in Da Nang, from the flower markets to the traditional music performances and also the dragon dances, which happen sporadically throughout the city. Last year we didn't have the opportunity to see it, so hopefully we'll get the opportunity to see it this time around. The dragon and lion dances are there to scare off the evil spirits and bring good fortune. But it looks like a lot of fun from what we've seen online. But the main event of Lunar New Year is of course the massive fireworks show that happens right here on this river. Last year we spent the evening with a massive group of digital nomads that we met on the Facebook group. We had a really cool spot, the rooftop bar, perfect position to watch the fireworks, and we're going to repeat that same thing this time around with a whole bunch of new people that we've also met on the Facebook group as well. So we're very much looking forward to that this evening. So probably the biggest thing you need to be aware of during Tet is the fact that most businesses close for at least 10 days. We're talking shops, restaurants, spas, the gym, big supermarkets. They all shut their doors for this time period. So we've had many texts from our hotel, from the Facebook and WhatsApp groups, just warning us to go to the ATMs and get all the cash you need out, go to the shops and stock up on water, etc. And as you might be able to tell where we're walking right now, this is usually a super busy road here in Da Nang, and as you can tell, it's completely closed off and empty in anticipation of people coming here for Lunar New Year.
So the places that do stay open usually work on reduced hours, and also some places might increase their prices, and this is just because they have to pay their staff, I think they said earlier on, at 3 times their normal wage. So one of the restaurants we go into has actually increased their prices by 20%. I mean, it is understandable, but it might be something that you want to bear in mind.
So there are of course restaurants that do stay open during this period, but last year and again this year we've been surprised at the amount of restaurants that do actually close down. So you have been warned. The best way to find out whether your local restaurant or nearest restaurant is still open is via the Facebook groups or WhatsApp groups that we've already mentioned in this video. The other way is to head to those restaurants, like your favorite ones, in the weeks running up to Tet and just confirm with them directly what hours they will be running during this period.
And one more thing to quickly note is every restaurant we've been into during this period so far, they've all had a reduced menu, and I think it's just because of the shortage of food during this time. So let's now talk about some of the Vietnamese traditions. One of the biggest traditions they have is clearing the house before New Year. This symbolises cleaning away the bad luck and making room for good fortune. However, I did read that once Tet begins, you shouldn't sweep the floor because this symbolises sweeping away that good luck.
You'll also find people burning things outside of their home, and that is to honour their ancestors. They burned offerings such as fake money, food, clothes to send to their loved ones in the afterlife. We also learnt yesterday that the first person to enter the home after midnight is chosen carefully for their good fortune and energy and to bring luck for the new year.
There are so many different small things that have meaning. For example, the kumquat tree represents wealth and prosperity, and peach blossoms are a symbol of renewal and peace. You'll also see a lot of red and gold, which of course is the colours of the flag, but it also symbolises happiness, luck, and also prosperity.
And of course, how could we forget karaoke? That is a big tradition here in Vietnam, non-stop, let alone Tet or not. But we are expecting to hear a lot of karaoke this evening as well.
Through the night. It is honestly one of the most meaningful times in Vietnam. Even if you're just visiting, it's a great way to learn about the Vietnamese culture and traditions. We said about the quiet streets, and I think I found where everyone is.
So we're just walking around here on technically New Year's Eve, as what Lottie said earlier today. But what's really, really nice is that so many Vietnamese people come out fully dressed up to take photos and videos. But the outfits are amazing, don't you think?
Yeah, I actually didn't expect this many people to be here. I mean, we didn't come to this particular spot on the other side of the Dragon Bridge last year on New Year's Eve. But it's lovely. It's like a sort of family thing to do, is what it feels like anyway.
Yeah, for sure. It is night time now and we are at the Dragon Bridge. The fireworks are going to be appearing just behind there in about 5 minutes. We're going to end the video here. We're going to show you the fireworks as well, of course. But if you found this video useful, then drop us a like, drop us a comment as well. If you've ever been in Da Nang or in Vietnam during Tet, what was your experience like? We'll be interested to know. And if you are coming to Vietnam next year, then hopefully this video has been useful for you. We'll leave you with the fireworks. Drop a comment, hit the subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Peace. Bye.
Happy New Year!